Shalom everyone, it's called Torah, and today we will discuss Parashat Metzorah, the parasha that we will read this Shabbat. In this parasha, we see the process of the return of the Metzorah, the person who had the tzarat, this skin disease, which is really a reflection of a spiritual problem, of perhaps of gossiping or bad-mouthing other people. And we read last week about what's happened to this person. We remove him from the camp, he sits by himself. And in this parsha we see the process of coming back. But coming back to where? So in order to understand where this person comes back to, we definitely need to understand where was he removed from. So what's happened is the following. First and foremost, when a person becomes a Metzorah, get this disease, he is not allowed to go into the temple. He cannot bring sacrifice, he cannot really participate in what I will call the religious ritual experience of the Jewish people. However, in addition to it, the Torah describes an interesting seclusion from society. This person, if he has the tzarat, the priest, will go and see and determine that he has tzarat, will basically seclude him for 7 days, and then will remove him from the camp. Which means this person is being removed from two circles, the ritual religious circle and the societal circle. So when he comes back, he needs to go through these two circles again. And how do you do it? So first and foremost, after this person is being removed and sits by himself, isolated, secluded, he has a lot of time to think. He has a lot of time to reflect on what he did, how his behavior influenced others, and how he would like to see himself back in society. When he is ready, and this disease receives some kind of remedy, the priest comes and sees him, and he is allowed to enter slowly with a process of purification, the circle of society. However, it is not that it's immediately that after he enters this circle, he jumps into the Beit HaMikdash. He needs to wait. Only on the 8th day, he can go into the Beit HaMikdash and bring sacrifices, guilt offering, sin offering, in order to atone for his sin. So what's the message here? What does the Torah try to teach us? And I think the Torah tried to teach us a tremendous message. When we speak Lashon Hara, when we badmouth someone, when we gossip, our actions influence two main circles, the religious circle and the societal circle. And they are both attached to each other. They are reconnected to each other. God does not like people who talks about others. And people don't like people that talks about others. If we want to have a full experience of Jewish life, a true experience of a good human being and a religious person, we need to understand that the two realms, the societal realm and the religious realm, are codependent and linked to each other. We see it with so many commandments, but with the Metzorah, we see it even more. Because the Metzorah can think, what did I do wrong in the eyes of God? I just spoke about Moshe, I spoke about Ruti, I just said something that it's not true, or maybe even if it was true, but it was not appropriate, or I just gossiped a little bit. Why does God care? The answer is God cares. God cares about everyone. And He definitely thinks that if you start bad-mouthing others, you don't see the image of God in them. And therefore, you need to be secluded, you need to think, and only after that, you can come back. This idea is so important for us, especially before the holiday of Pesach. The holiday of Pesach presents us with so many rituals, religious rituals. Eating the matzah, eating the maror, cleaning for Pesach, doing so many things. But don't forget, there is also a societal perspective for Pesach. There are people that have nowhere to go. There are people that perhaps don't have the financial means to make Pesach. And we should never forget that in the midst of all the preparations, all the religious preparations, all the rituals, we should also remember the people in need. As famously Maimonides said in his laws of Yom Tov, he says that those people who eat and have a wonderful meal for Yom Tov, but they don't have around them the people who are in need. Arei ze simchat kreso, it's just the occasion of joy, of happiness, of your own little belly, instead of true happiness of a holiday. A true happiness of a holiday is that you have both. That we elevated ourselves spiritually, ritually, religiously, but we never lose sight of the people in need. Thank you.